This is Jensen. She's currently a college student at California State University, Long Beach, studying and working towards her future career. As Jensen is studying and working hard at college, she is also one of the 17 to 40% of American college students who have either tried or are currently using e-cigarettes as of 2021. This number has been increasing and will continue to increase if we as college students do not take action for ourselves and our community. Jensen is asking herself, what is so bad about nicotine and using e-cigarettes in college? Isn't it just smoke? Isn't it better than smoking cigarettes themselves? Let me show you what nicotine really is, how it affects your mind and body, and the long-term risks and consequences that come with using nicotine as college students. What is nicotine? According to Drugs and Society, nicotine is an alkaloid derived from the tobacco plant. Oxford Dictionary describes a chemical as toxic, colorless, or yellowish oily liquid. It's a highly addictive chemical that is dangerous for your body. But how? How does nicotine affect your body and your mind while using it? The way that nicotine affects your central nervous system is that it increases dopamine, a neurotransmitter of the pathways of your brain, also known as reward or pleasure pathways. This is why it's so addictive. Smoking permits nicotine to set foot into the brain very quickly, with the levels of the drug climaxing just 10 seconds or less after inhaling it. This effect only lasts a few minutes, which is why many people take hits throughout the day to keep obtaining those congenial effects of nicotine. But is this short, temporary fix worth it for an immense amount of consequences? What can smoking nicotine now lead to in your future? The future that you are studying and working towards. How does having these kinds of health problems sound? If Jensen were to keep smoking nicotine from either e-cigarettes or vape pens, she could eventually develop coronary heart disease, which is the leading cause of death in the United States. While also increasing the risk of having the disease, using nicotine and smoking elevates formation of blood clots, which could eventually lead to a blocking blood flow to your brain or blood vessels bursting around your brain, also known as a stroke. Other long-term consequences that this short-term pleasure effect has includes cancer, bronchopulmonary disease, and negative effects during pregnancy. If Jensen were to stop and quit now, her heart rate and blood pressure can return to normal, her lung function will improve, and she can decrease the risks of developing pulmonary disease.
Created using Powtoon.